Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the Most Offensive Podcast. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am going to be talking about a black TikTok star, Savannah Edwards, who shred this girl's mentality to pieces. Okay, she attempted to compare slavery to 9/11, and what this new TikTok star, Savannah Edwards, said is going to blow you away. Now, before I get to the video, please consider hitting that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And those of you who already subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate everything that you do. Please do not forget to comment below and share your thoughts on the matter. Now, without further ado, let's get to the video.
People are always like, get over slavery. Okay, get over 9/11.
Let's just get some factoids out the way. Slavery went on for about 246 years, not 400. If you want to get technical, slavery only lasted in the United States for about 89 years. Slavery ended 156 years ago. This coming September, it'll be 20 years since 9/11. You seem young, so I'm guessing you were either too young to remember 9/11 or you weren't born yet. I was 14 when I watched people jump to their deaths and the towers collapse. 9/11 didn't just happen to the people who died, it happened to all of us. And using 9/11 in a joke is just not. And it's not so much get over slavery, it's stop using an event you never experienced as a crutch. And if you feel like you're suffering from generational trauma, then go see a therapist before you damage the next generation. It's not oppression when you shackle your own feet, and no one's holding you back when the key is in your hands. I can't get to the door if I'm holding onto the wall, and I can't take the wall with me. When people say get over slavery, this is what they mean.
Wow. What did you think about what she said? I thought it was fabulous. It was on point. It couldn't even be any better, which is why I am not going to expound on what she said. I am only going to agree with her. What I'm going to do right now is go in a slightly different perspective. With those people, right? People hate the fact that I actually want to move on from slavery. I'm tired of being shackled to something I was not a part of. I am tired of using slavery or racism in the 60s and 40s and 30s and 50s as a crutch. I want to move on. And I think black people should move on. Did I just offend you? Let me make this even clearer than it is. And I will not stutter. We should move on from slavery. Moving on from slavery is not the same as saying it did not exist or it's nothing. Move on. Get over it. That's not what it means. Why do people suddenly think that's what it means? I have no idea. The only thing I could think of is those people who take it as if you are thinking that slavery was nothing is because they want to use it as a crutch, as an excuse to where they're at right now. And I wanted to show this video on what this lady says to prove to you that we are mentally enslaved. We want to feel and be part of our ancestors, but this does them no good because they went through what they went through in order for us to be free. Let me give you a clearer example. And please try not to get offended. Getting over from slavery is a good thing. Getting over from racism and what people in the 60s and some people that deal with it possibly today is good. We need to get away from it. We need to move on. Okay? It's like being in a relationship. If you was in a previous relationship and you're trying to get onto a new relationship, that man that you're trying to get with is not going to take you holding on to your ex. You gotta let that go. You can't keep holding on to that. We need to heal. I want to get over cancer. I want to get over sickness. I want to get over my headache. I want to get over my past. I could understand that we learn from the past so we can move on into the future. But if you hold on to the past, how in the heck can you move on? We need to heal. It's like we are pouring salt in the wound every time our mentality stays stuck in the past. You never want to allow your mind to heal something that you were not even a part of. You were not a part of slavery. You were not a part of the whole Jim Crow situation. Okay? You're living in a new land, a new society, a new country that's built for you, for your mentality to move on and become millionaires and become a success. But like she said, if you hold on to that wall, how can you get to the door? You got to let go of the wall in order for you to get to the door. So if you keep holding on to slavery and racism and the Jim Crow laws, how in the heck you're going to get to freedom? How in the heck are you going to unchain yourself? You're mentally enslaved. So moving on from slavery is never a bad thing. I tell and I encourage my brothers and my sisters, my black ones, my brown ones, to stop staying stagnant. Move on. This slavery doesn't have to be our history. It does not have to be our history. It may have been our ancestors' history, but it doesn't have to be ours. Okay? We need to heal. It's no fun always walking around with a crutch, is it? Don't you just want to throw that crutch down? Don't you want your ankles to heal? Don't you want your heart to mend from a old relationship? Why you keep holding on? We need to move on from this. We need to make our hearts new. We need to repair all the wrong that's been done to us. Yeah, there's going to be a few band-aids, right? It'll remind us where we came from. It'll remind us not to take for granted what our ancestors went through. But we cannot pretend that we are going through slavery. We cannot pretend that we are physically being oppressed. You are mentally oppressing yourself by holding on to something that was never really attached to you. So you understand what I'm saying? I mean, she hit it right on the nose. She is a star in the making, and I'm glad and happy to use my little bit of a platform to shine her. Hopefully I grow, and I know I will. Share this video. Share my message. Okay? Just because our ancestors went through this doesn't mean we have to keep limping as if we too went through it. We are healed. We are healed. And I know people don't want to hear that. And the reason why you don't want to hear that is because you want to make an excuse. Words are powerful. God said, let there be light. God said, let there be stars in the sky. Let the sun be the shining star to brighten up the day. And let the moon be the shining object in the sky to light up the night skies. Those were words. Words are powerful. Okay? What you say comes to fruition. Remember that. You're not a slave. You're not enslaved. You are powerful. You are free. And to offend you even more, let's move on from slavery. If you're not offended, you're not listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.